It is, yeah. Okay, here we are, guys. Fast and furious pace. We are here now for the sprints. We have got Blue Ewer, Will Keatley, Joe Jones is doing it, and James Little. So, straight line sprints. All lovely when you've got a pontoon. And this boy has just blown away. This big yellow boy's just blown away. So all very well. Hi, Martin.
Hello, I'm back, everybody. Hello, good afternoon.
So all good. Straight line sprints when you've got a pontoon and a flat lake. So these sprints were supposed to be running from here to here. It's a nasty, nasty cross onshore wind. So the decision has been made to run the sprints from the two yellow boys, one of which has blown away, into the beach. Now the start is going to be really tricky to hold that line. So there are a couple of guys out there on the rescue boards and they are going to be watching the line. There's been a huge discussion between the paddlers and the race director, which is really good actually, to try and get this absolutely right. You can see Scott and Andrew T here on the beach. This is where the paddlers are going to come in to these two flags, because obviously the wind is blowing this way. So the guys are going to say when they're ready, and then it's literally a 3-2-1 start, because there is no way in this wind that they can hold that line. Really difficult. Hey, Martin, I mean, you touched on this earlier on the live feed about what should be done. They still want it to be a straight line sprint.
Yeah, I mean, we had a conversation, didn't we, about, if this is a qualifying race for that's going to take people to a world standard finale, isn't it? So
yes.
So do they run a course and make it, the course that they want to run? Because of course you could get out to a world championship and that course is not running in line with any swells or any wind or anything like that. Or do you make it a fair course, because you've got a lot of paddlers who are not necessarily ocean paddlers trying to paddle the ocean, and what is doable for them is up and down wind. So that is, so what do? Do you make it as it was designed to be, or do you adapt it to make it a bit more of a fairer race for all paddlers? And I personally think that the discussions they've had right now, I think they've made the right decision given the conditions of today.
Yes.
So I would be happy, if I was a paddler now, I'd be happy with the decision now, because I think it creates a little bit more opportunity for people who are less able, I think.
Yeah, yeah. And it's a straight line sprint.
Straight line sprint.
Which is what it is. Regardless of the conditions, it's a straight line sprint.
Yeah.
The other techie sprints are tomorrow, so watch in tomorrow for all that action, because that will be great fun. And I think the wind is maybe even a little stronger tomorrow.
I think it's an offshore due for tomorrow.
Oh,
as
it's
well.
an offshore.
I think it's switching. Yeah.
The difficulty for these paddlers today is to get themselves in a line, a fair line. They have to police that, and then it's a 3-2-1 go. So they will be flying in super fast into these between these two flags, and we've got a drone up as well, and I think Amanda's got the drone up so that she can, if there's any discussion as to a first, second or a third, then it will be seen on the drone. It's only one through for the sprints. So here we go. This is Hector with his camera. So he came second in the distance this morning. He's chosen not to do the sprints. He knows what he's good at.
He probably hasn't had enough lunch, so he's feeling a bit tired now.
Oh, they're off. Gosh. I mean, that was quick. We didn't see them. So here they come, straight in to between the flags. You've got Blue, looks like he's in the lead. James Little is on the right, and Will Keatley on the left of Blue as we're looking. So Blue is coming across. They're actually moving the flags up to accommodate the paddlers. That's really fair. So here we go. We've got Blue Ewer coming in. He's just got to finish. This is super fast. Hi, Karen. So let's just have a little wander down and just catch Blue as he finishes. So unless anything goes horribly wrong, he has qualified for the sprints. Fantastic paddling. And Will Keatley second, and James Little third, and Joe Jones fourth. So amazing. Just Yeah, that's great. That's great. But that's how quickly it was over. I didn't, we were chatting and it had started. So
what's that? 40 seconds?
40 seconds
Yeah,
tops. 40 seconds tops. So hi, Dean. You blink and you miss it, but you can always catch up and see it on replay. Thank goodness. So we've got the ladies going out now. We've got Holly Pye, who won the distance this morning, Ginny Betts, Annie Page, and Emily Evans, I believe. So again, this will be fast and furious.
Yeah, Emily's coming. Yeah.
Emily's coming. So it's all over in a flash. Hi, Margaret. Thank you very much for watching.
So, what do you think about the start then? I mean, looking at that, how about a seated start with legs in the water to hold position a little bit? They did do that.
They did talk about it, but they felt that in these conditions, getting up from a seated start, if someone falls in, that is really
unlucky, very
unlucky, and not really what they wanted. They talked about it, but they decided, it's a good collective discussion and decision, and it's good that the race director listens to the paddlers, sees what's fair. I suggested them paddling out from here. To me, that made sense, but it's the end point where they can't see who's won. Okay, the drone might be out there, but they've got no way of timing it because the race director is not out there. And the boat is, I don't know that the boat is available.
The boat's off the water, I think.
Yeah, the boat's off the water. So again, it was a thought, it was a discussion, but they decided that this is the best way. And those paddlers have to respect each other and look out for each other and know if there's any, if someone jumps the line. There's only a few of them, so I think they'll all respect each other.
But I think that's also the beauty of our sport, isn't it? The respect that paddlers give to other paddlers, I think. I think that goes through all of our sport. Totally, it's a sport of respect, I think, and certainly when you get into these higher levels, these guys, people like Holly and Ginny and Emily, when you get to that level, they've got a lot of respect for each other, and they'll certainly hold that respect out there.
Yeah, they know the hard work. Well, we all know the hard work. If you've raced, you know the hard work that goes into it, and it's just interesting to see, isn't it? The turn, the weight. And the go, basically.
Do you think they're all shouting, "Emily, hurry up"?
Yeah, they should maybe just continue paddling out there. But it's an interesting one for sure. We've not had this before. We'll try and grab a little chat with Blue without the microphone. Let's just go for it in a minute. But he has qualified for the sprints as well, which is great. Again, what do you think about the qualifying when you get other paddlers who qualify? Do you think that's a healthy thing, because then you've got choices when you're out there? If someone gets injured, you've got another one who can step into their place.
So I think it is, because I mean, if you've qualified, then you're in triathlon. When I used to race triathlon many years ago, and they seem to have it sorted. This whole qualification thing. You go to a qualifying race. It's the first X amount of people.
Okay, we're going to just hold that thought, Martin, because
we'll
I think they are going to be almost a 3, 2, 1 go. So
they're
they
off.
are.
Yeah, they're off.
Yep, they go. Okay, here they go. So we had Holly, who won this morning. Annie Page came second. We know that all these girls, I mean, look at them. They are absolutely going for it. This is really exciting, isn't it? So it looks like Annie might be. Oh, she had a wobble there. Oh, there's a wobble. Goodness me.
Who we got? We got Annabelle.
Annie in the lead.
In the lead, yeah. Oh, look at that board working. Look at that board working. It's just catching those bumps. You can see it.
That's incredible.
You can see that skimming. That nose is skimming.
Yep.
There you go. In a trough.
Oh.
No.
Oh no, gosh, and this is what can happen. So
Emily Evans there, and Ginny Betts putting a sprint in.
Yep, and Holly Pye there, just in now in third place.
It. Emily's on a bump.
Yep.
Yeah, she's on a little bump. Who we got here? Come on, Emily. Ginny's trying really hard.
She is trying, and Emily is just almost like coasting in there, wasn't she? Excellent work. Oh, Annie, goodness me.
Well done, ladies. Great.
Well done, ladies. gosh.
Oh dear, that was so unfortunate.
That was amazing.
Emily, wasn't it?
Annie.
Annie, sorry.
Really unfortunate. Yeah, really unfortunate. But that is racing, isn't it? That is racing. So I'm not sure what.
I'm not sure what went on there.
No, the girl.
She said she seemed to drift off to the left a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what. I think there's a big discussion now because, as far as I was aware, Scott was holding a flag, but Scott did not hold a flag. These guys were holding a flag. I almost feel that needs to be run again. They weren't sure whether they were going or not, so.
Okay, big discussion going on.
Big discussion going on with the ladies. The boys were fine, but I didn't see a flag go down. I saw the outside flags go down, but was that part of the discussion that was had earlier?
Ollie's clearly not happy.
No, no. And if he was supposed to be holding the flag, his arm up, then that didn't happen. And the girls, yeah. Anyway, we shall see. So
we'll
interesting
see what the outcome
times.
of that is.
We will see what the outcome was.
Yeah.
But interesting discussion going on there between the ladies. I mean, this is how important it is for them.
Yeah.
And whether that was, I mean, Emily looked like she was not coasting, but
coasting in the end. Yeah.
Yeah, and whether that was because something was happening, she knew something was happening in between. So
I think also, when you think about it, this is really hard conditions to hold events like this, isn't it?
Yes.
It's really, really difficult, and as a race director, you do have to make certain decisions and change the goalposts a little bit and inform the paddlers. But it's worldwide. I've seen this around the world where they've had to make very, very last-minute decisions, and you are working with nature at the end of the day. You've got to work with the tools you've got here. So
absolutely.
It takes a lot of courage, I think, to make a decision as a race director. So
absolutely. Yeah.
And if it goes well, great. If it doesn't go well, then you're
the man who has to put up with a flack.
Yeah,
but it'd be interesting to see what that discussion is and how it has impacted someone. I mean, Holly has qualified anyway, but thank goodness, because she might be feeling even more upset if she'd missed out on this sprint. But I don't know when the decision was made for not for Scott. Well, I didn't notice, so we'll see. We'll have a chat maybe with someone and see what the coup is there. But
let's have a little chat with the drone operator, see what.
Well, I think the drone operator was here, wasn't she? She had the drone here. I think maybe
there
not.
Was a drone out.
Oh, there was.
Them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be good to look. I mean, she can look at that immediately and see what's going on. But yes, we're. Oh, hi Penny. How are you? Nice to see you watching. You've just missed a very interesting sprint with the ladies. There is some. It's really tough conditions to do a straight line sprint here today. Decisions were made, agreements were made, and I think for the ladies, we've got a bit of an issue about start line and whatever. So the boys was cut and dry, blue ewer. The girls, it was Emily Evans.
So the drones were out at the start, so I think they're going to go and look at a little bit of footage now, I think. So,
okay.
We'll see how that one pans out.
Okay. Yep, so that's it for the sprints today. We'll bring you any further news that we can on decisions or what is happening, and definitely check in with us tomorrow. We'll be going live at about 9:15. I think we've got the tech sprints and we've got the tech race as well, and lots of fun in between.
Yeah, lots of drinking coffee in between.
Definitely. So Martin, thank you very much for your help today.
Thanks for having me.
We've had some great results here for the distance, and the juniors have been out there. The juniors did a mini 2K race as well, which was like the junior distance, even though some of the juniors took part in the longer race as well. And I think Jacques Thomas won the junior.
He won it convincingly, didn't
distance,
he?
Yeah. So that was good. Oh, thank you, Sam. Lovely to see your name up there, and thank you so much for watching. And we'll bring you any news on that issue later if we can. But Yeah, hi from Greece. Oh, I'm sure the weather over there, Penny, is a lot nicer than it is here. Welcome to the British summertime.
Warmer tomorrow, though.
We should be used to it. Yeah, warmer tomorrow. Sweaters off, obviously. All right, my lovelies, take care. Catch up with this racing. Catch up with it. It's just a mini clip of the 2 selection races for the sprints. Straight line sprints in very gnarly conditions. All right, guys, we will see you tomorrow.